network to approve it. So in the meantime, what we want to do is to understand how a token works or how we can get a token. So in this class, we'll be creating our own token. So just like we went into trading and we saw BTC and we saw USDT. Now these are currencies. So today we'll be creating a currency. Now with the world of crypto, anyone could create this currency. But after creation of the currency, you have to create value also. If not, no one will attribute value to what you've created. For you to have a commodity like gold, you take gold and you say, hey, you know what, with this gold, give me 50,000 naira and I'll give you this gold. It's because over time, over years, gold has value have been created in the name of gold. So they've attached value that you can sell it. So the same thing will create a token, and with this token, we'll understand how value is being created. First, we'll understand how tokens are created. Then we'll understand how value is being created. Then we'll try to create an economy around that particular token. So for gold, over the years, gold have created its own economy. So you have gold being traded with dollars, you have gold being traded with euros, you have gold being traded with naira, you have different trades happening with gold. So the same thing we'll be doing in our class today. So let's see what we can cover. So quickly, I've gotten a sample template to create a token. Although this is not advised because one, our code base is old, but we'll still just use it for this class. So what we are doing, we want to interact with the Binance blockchain. Like we said, today we'll be working with the Binance blockchain. The Binance blockchain allows us to create our own token, even if it has its native token, which is called BNB, which is the coin. So in the Binance blockchain, we can create our own token and give it, the name, symbol, all those things the way we want, just like you have Bitcoin. You get. So the Binance guys, what they did was to copy the Ethereum blockchain and made a couple of modifications. So what we are doing now, we can as well do it on the Ethereum blockchain. We can create our own token. And in creating this token, we need to write what we call a smart contract. In our previous classes, we spoke about smart contract. So smart contract is a code base, just like what we have here. Now, this is written in a language called Solidity. So for you to write smart contract, you need to know Solidity. That is its language, its own programming language. So we've written this smart contract, or I've taken a sample code base, and I have it here. So this is Solidity. So what we are going to do today is to deploy it on Binance blockchain. And when we deploy on Binance blockchain, it automatically creates our token because we are telling the blockchain, hey, this is a set of instructions I want you to do. So coming down to the code base, so I'm not going technical on Solidity. There are classes on that, but I'm not doing that. Myself, I write Solidity. So you can have really complex Solidity program doing crazy stuff when it comes to the blockchain. So only what you can imagine that limits you. So here we are saying we are going to create a token, an ERC20 token. In this case, when it comes to Binance, it's going to be a BIP20 token. And we are telling the blockchain we want the name of our token to be DeFi Masterclass, which is what we said. We want our symbol to be DMC. So symbol is important because every commodity, every security, or every asset in general has a symbol. So in the case of Binance, BTC symbol is BTC. Sorry, Bitcoin symbol is BTC. USDT, which is US dollar Theta, is USDT. BNB, Binance blockchain, the symbol is BNB, that is the token. So every, you can see towards the right, every asset has a symbol. So in this case, and two assets can have the same symbol. It's a matter of who has more publicity that wins the situation. So in this case, we are naming as DMC. So now it's asking what decimal place do we want our symbol to have. We said we want our symbol to have 18 decimal places. So it's going to be divisible over 18 decimal places. So what this means is that we can have in our currency, we can have 0.000 into 18 places. So what it means is you can send really small fractions of our token. Then you can also have a token whereby the decimal is just 1. So when a token have just 1 decimal, it means it's not divisible. So that you'll be looking at NFTs and the rest because they are not divisible. 1 means 1. You can't break it down. But in this case, our decimal is 18, which you can divide into 18 decimals. Like, it's a lot. Then the next thing is our total supply. In this case, we are using 1 billion total supply. So when we create this token, we will only have 1 billion of that token. Although there are other functions that allows us to print more, which is the mint function, but we won't talk about that. There are functions that allows us to reduce the supply, which is the bond function, but we won't talk about that. So we said we are going to have 1 billion of this token. Okay, so let's create this. So we want to use our MetaMask account to create. So because this is my wallet, I will connect it to this platform and I will deploy. So I'm deploying that token. So before deploying, it's going to ask me to pay a fee. Now in this case, I'm paying a $2.46 fee, which is approximately 0.0078 BNB as fee. So we have that in our wallet, so we'll confirm. So after confirming, it goes ahead to create the contract. So creating the contract, let's go down. So it has created the contract. Then it will give us the transaction hash. It will also give us, you can see. So what we'll do, let's copy the transaction hash. Now, since this is in Binance blockchain, we have the Binance Explorer, which is BSC scan. So we'll go to bscscan.com. So we'll click on bscscan.com. Then we put in the transaction hash here and we'll search for it. So right now it says, yes, this was successful. And this particular transaction was creating a token called DeFi Masterclass. You can see. And this transaction, okay, let's enter into it. So this is our token. Sorry, we printed over 10 billion of DMC. So we have over 10 billion of DMC. We have just one address that holds this token. Now, this token is as valid as you have a big token as Bitcoin. It's as valid as you have a big token as Ethereum. It all depends on the value you've been able to create with this token. You can see our decimal, and this is our information. So what we want to do next, let's copy the contract address. So each token in a network or in a blockchain has what we call a contract address. So the contract address is the gibberish, just like the public key of that particular token, is what is being used to identify that token. So in this case, we have the contract address here. So we want to copy it. So after copying it, we want to add this token to our MetaMask wallet. It's there on, it's there on our account, but we want to be able to see it as an asset. So we copy it, then we say we want to import tokens. So we come down and we click on import tokens. It will say, do you want to search for token? Now, these are public tokens whereby everyone knows the token, or you want to add a custom token. In our case, no one knows about the token. It was created, so we say it's a custom token. It asks for the contract address. We paste the contract address. Once we paste the contract address, it goes into the blockchain to pick up details on that particular token. You can see the symbol, you can see the decimal. Then we add custom token. So right now it shows that I'm the owner of the token, so I have over 10 billion of the token, and I click import tokens. So now we have our token. We can go ahead to start sending people this token. But what if we want to send to the entire world? We want to make it accessible, publicly accessible to the entire world, that someone anywhere in the world could buy. Now, let's look at how things are in the centralized world or in the traditional world. So let's say Amazon, after 10 years of doing business, they go public, or before going public, they are limited liability, whereby shares are limited to its shareholders. So it means when you are coming in to buy Amazon stock, if you are limited liability, you pay money and they give you the shares. The general public cannot buy the stock. But if they want to make their stocks or their shares publicly available, what they will do is to go public. Now, in going public, they say, okay, we are going to, there are different requirements. So if you go to the SEC website, you can see there are different requirements to go public. But mainly what they are doing is to say, okay, we are taking 30% of our shares and we are going to release it to the public. So releasing it to the public is saying, oh, the public cannot buy our shares. But before releasing it, what they need to do is to say how much do they want to sell each share. Now, the cost of selling each share is a value gotten from how much liquidity they are also making available for the public. So it's a basic math, and we'll do it here. But first, let's go to coin market cap. Then we'll see how this works. So let's look at Bitcoin, for instance. Bitcoin has a market supply of 473 this billion, right? Now it also has a circulating supply of 19 million. So let's enter. Okay, so what we'll do a simple math. Now look at the price of Bitcoin. So if I come to the calculator and I put, this is obstructing. Okay, so let's copy the market supply. We copy it, we paste, then Okay, I haven't copied that. So let's get the market supply. We copy. So what we want to do is to divide the market supply from, we want to divide the market cap from the circulating supply. So here we can see 24,543, which is exactly the Bitcoin price. Not exactly, because it changes based on buying and selling in real time. But what I'm saying is, to get the price of an asset, what you need to do is to take the market cap, dividing it by the circulating supply, what is provided for the public, and you get the price. So with that in mind, what it means is, for Bitcoin price to go up, two things can either happen. So it's either the market cap, that is what people are buying, increases, or the circulating supply reduces. Do we understand? If you have questions, you can quickly ask. Okay, so someone is talking about Zuga coin. Exactly. So this is exactly how Zuga coin was created. Exactly, no different. So we can as well create Zuga coin by coming back to here and changing here to Zuga, put a symbol, put the amount we want, and automatically we have Zuga coin. There's no difference. I think the only thing is, Zuga coin, is it Ethereum or Binance? Guy, do you know if Zuga coin is Ethereum? Yes. We know. BSC, right? So Zuga coin is still under the Binance blockchain. So this is exactly what they did. And what we are learning is exactly what Zuga coin did. But the whole thing with Zuga coin is that they were able to create perceived value, whereby people see it as, shit, this is the next big thing, and they go about buying. So for the price to go up, people need to buy, and when they buy, your market cap is going to increase. Do we get? So for Bitcoin to go up or for Bitcoin to come down is not a matter of prayer. Do you get? You can pray from now to tomorrow. If nobody is buying Bitcoin, Bitcoin price will not go up. If the circulating supply is not reduced, Bitcoin price will not go up. Do we get? So that is one thing we need to take note. So the same thing, if you divide the market cap of Ethereum from the circulating supply, then the price will go up. So whenever you are buying a currency or an asset, you need to check the market cap. Are people buying it? And the circulating supply, how much is it out there? So when you have a huge circulating supply, then the price is going to be going small. So Doge, let's look at Doge. For Doge to get to $1, right now is at $0.08. For Doge to get to $1, is what it means is that the market cap needs to do like this over 5 incoming. Let's do 0.08. Oh, not even 5 cents. So let's see. 10 will get okay. So let's see. Okay, I would have done the other way around and gotten what I wanted. 1 divided by, sorry, simple maths. Okay, so it needs to increase times 12.5. So what it means is, for Doge to get to $1, what it means is the market cap, which is 11 billion, needs to times 12. So that means you need to have over 1.2 trillion of market cap for those to get to $1. You get. So this is the same thing that is going on in the centralized world with Amazon stock. So if you check the price of Amazon, stock. So currently Amazon stock is $98. So if you do the math, just like we did, you know how much Amazon used to go into to get to the public. So that is for that. So let's proceed. So now that we have our token, we say, okay, you know what? Let's do like Zuga Coin. Let's make it available whereby the world can trade. So for people like Amazon, what they do is that they go to the stock exchange and they say, okay, we have 30% of Amazon stock, which is over 20 million shares. Take it. Then we also have $50 million dollars. Take it also. Now, when they get the dollars and they take the Amazon stock, when they make a pair with them, it automatically gives how much Amazon stock will be listed for. So when you do the math like we did, it will give how much. So if you want to list out, let's say, your company stock and you want it to come out as $1, that means you have to bring in more liquidity, to the table. So the same thing we want to do for us. We want to list to the general public. So for the decentralized world to list, we are going to use a platform called PancakeSwap.